Hi guys, how's it going? My name is Madison. If you haven't been to my channel before, I would love it if you would subscribe and hit the like button. That is super helpful and super exciting. I'm so glad that you're here. So today I have Cane's, Raising Cane's chicken. I have a root right here. I also have you guys precariously sitting on my purse that is resting on my steering wheel. So yeah, I am off today, which is awesome. It's about noon. Today is Saturday. Please tell me how you guys' day is going. Oh, they put a lot of ice in here. Anyways, so I got a 3-finger combo, which is pretty usual for me. Let me just get everything out here. I love Cane's. They always give napkins. Like, there's never a time where you're gonna have to like worry about that. So I have 2 extra toast and 2 sauces here as well, because that's my life. And I'm sorry if you guys hear car noises. I am in my car. So here is the 3-finger combo. Let me see if I can get a good picture. Oh. Anyways, so yeah. I usually am actually not off on Saturdays, but I took off because my friend Liz, excuse me, how do I say this? Whatever. I haven't eaten yet, so my brain is like, her birthday was yesterday, and we were gonna go out, but I think she was like tired or something, so. She ended up just staying in. Let's see if I can get a good one. Freaking yum. Last time I came here, me and Jonathan went to the Round Rock outlets for a little while. But for some reason, my stomach was like being kind of weird, so I wasn't able to eat that much, so. Okay, let's get a piece of chicken in here. So, here's the chicken. It's really nice whenever it's busy because the chicken is like really fresh. You know? Also, I've done a Cane's mukbang before. It's been a while, maybe like a year. Probably not. This year is so long, it's like, I think it's been like 4 months. I'll link it up in the eye if I remember. Sometimes I say that and I don't do it because I forget. So if I ever say that and I don't do it, just call me out. If you've never been to Cane's before, it is like a fried chicken strip place. So you get like different quantities of fried chicken strips, or you can get a fried chicken strip sandwich. They have like pan-fried Texas toast, French fries that are like crinkle cut. They're like soft on the inside and like crispy on the outside. And then they have coleslaw. What else do they have? I think they make their lemonade and people like that. They make their tea. Their tea is really good. And then for their sauce, they also make it I think it's like 3 days in advance that they make it because it has to like sit together and like the flavors have to like come together. It's like mayonnaise, Worcestershire sauce, a whole bunch of black pepper, cayenne, I think a little vinegar. It's served cold and it's so good. It's pretty much like the main reason people go to Cane's. Like, the chicken is like mediocre. Like, it's good, don't get me wrong, but if the sauce wasn't here, that root beer is so freaking good. And I like their toast too because since it's like pan grilled or whatever, it's like got the crispy part here and then it's like soft inside. Let me see if I can kind of get like a good representation of like the softness. Like it's just kind of like a spongy, soft toast. Oh, it's so good. Unfortunately, it costs money to get extra sauce, but you can buy a 32 ounce of it. When people are honking for no reason, what the hell? Anyway, you can get like a 32 ounce of it for like $5 or something. But yeah, please tell me how you guys' day's going. I know we're getting closer to the end of the year. Like, do you guys have any plans to do anything for Christmas, if you celebrate it, other holidays, New Year's? My phone never focuses on food like my camera does. But my camera doesn't have like, it doesn't shoot as many pixels. This one is really good. It's crazy how fast but slow this year went. Like, I just can't believe it. I'm not sure exactly what we're doing for Christmas. I think Jonathan and I are, like, I think I'm just gonna cook again. Probably make more baked goods this time because I freaking love making baked goods. It's super fun. Ooh, it's about to start raining. It's like sprinkling right now. Oh my gosh, cool, yay! I've only had like one other video where it's like raining in the background, and I think it's like super freaking peaceful. And then for New Year's, my job is closed New Year's Day. Excuse me. My job is closed New Year's Day, so, and then, you know, we get out like pretty early. You know, like the latest we're usually out is like 5. So I might celebrate something for New Year's Eve. Like maybe at the house or something. Not sure. I really can't wait until we don't have to wear masks anymore. My chin, like, is still suffering from having to wear it 5 days a week at FedEx for so long. Thankfully, I've mentioned in a previous video that like now that I'm driving alone, I'm delivering alone, I usually don't have to wear my mask. The only time I really put it on is when I'm at my place of employment, like loading up the van. And then if I see customers outside, like I always have it with me, but if I see customers outside, then I'll go ahead and put it on. And that way, like, they feel safe. Like, even if I'm not, like, walking up to them, because we're not supposed to walk up to them either. And I think I've talked about this briefly as well. We have this little app that we talk about work stuff on. And we all have it on our phone. We can just like talk to each other. It's like it's kind of like a messenger situation. Like they tell us important updates. We can talk to each other like alone in our own groups. And then we have like a whole conversation part. And then there's other conversations like swapping shifts, getting shifts covered, returning packages and stuff like that. Because like with Amazon, they pretty much are like, there's no reason to return a package, and you have to be like, bitch, the customer said that they didn't want it, and like crazy shit like that. So whenever that happens, we have to like post in there so that whenever Amazon tries to come down on us, we can be like, well, we have this proof that this, and this happened. Because sometimes the customer cancels it. Sometimes they finally added a thing where we don't have to walk up there if there's like a dog or whatever, which I'm okay with dogs. But I actually did have like a weird situation happen to me yesterday because, excuse me, I'm sorry guys. I know some people like that. Some people don't care, and then some people find it really gross. I think it's really gross if it's like in excess. Anyway, like when Nick Akato was doing that, oh God. I had to stop watching him after a while. Like I really liked watching him, and then he just got like way too crazy. I was like, no, I can't do this. Like, cause gross stuff like really freaks me out, so I can't. Anyway, I just interrupted myself like twice. So, I was going to deliver to this one house, and I'm like walking up to it. All of a sudden, like this like medium-sized dog starts like kind of coming at me a little bit, like a little like kind of running, but not like super fast. And I have like a lot of experience with animals, so I was just like, honestly, I was so fucking surprised. I just turned to the dog and I was like, who the fuck are you? Like, I honestly was so shocked. And so I'm just standing there by the door, like, and I had put the package down, and that's when I was taking the picture. And so I was like, okay, like, what's, like, things were running through my mind, but I know better than to run from a dog, because if you run, like, that's when it wants to chase you, you know what I'm saying? So I just stood there as the dog is running toward me. And it's crazy, like, I am not scared of dogs. I love dogs. But every once in a while, I'll go to somebody's house and I'll be like, anyway, oops. So, I'm just standing there, and, he sniffs me or whatever. I'm still getting, like, pretty bad vibes. So, I don't go to pet him or anything. Like, there's some dogs where I'll pet them, you know, because they're all sweet. So, I'm just trying to walk. Oops, I got stuff on my shirt. You can't see it, but there it is. So I just walk, you know, kind of slow back to the van. And then got the hell up out of that bitch, because that shit, like, that's like the only time that a dog has actually like run up to me. I'm like, why is this dog even loose? Like, I didn't go in a fence or anything. Like, the dog was just loose out in the neighborhood. I'm like, who are you, bitch? Go home. Anyway, so my original thing that just made me think about it. So we have the app, you know, that we all talk on. And sometimes people will post in there, which I think I've mentioned this briefly before. Sometimes people will post in there and they'll just be complaining. Like this guy today, he was like, I think he had 297 packages. And he posted a screenshot or a picture of like his route number. And he was like, I think you guys are forgetting that I'm still new. And honestly, I commented and I was like, when did you start? And he's like, about 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, you're already done with nursery routes. Like nursery routes are about 100, 125 packages. It could be 170. Like, it really just depends on where it is, because what I've noticed is that a nursery route is more so like the kind of like area that they put you in, not necessarily how many packages they give you sometimes. So I'm like, you know, like we're all doing it. Like, you got it. Like, it's fine. And he's like complained about stuff in there before too. And he commented and he's like, how do I get a rescue before I even start? And like, he was joking. He said LOL. But like, that type of mentality, like why are you even doing this? Like why do you want to announce to everybody that you're like being a weak ass bitch right now? Like, and I really don't mean that in like a super mean way. I honestly mean that like in a very blunt way. Like, this job is really freaking hard. And if you see people like smaller than you, shorter than you, older than you, completing stuff, and then you go on and complain about it on an app that we all see, like, why do you want to look like a little bitch? Like, that shit is so crazy. Like, talk to your friends about that shit. Like, don't post to all of us and be like, me, look at me, I'm getting paid for doing my job. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying though? Like, go complain. That's something you complain about to your friends. Like, don't complain to all of us about it. Like, it was so weird. And like, somebody else commented on it and he was like, ouch. The guy that commented on it is somebody who's always also complaining in there. And, I'm sorry guys, I want to rant. He's also always complaining in there. And it's so funny because we'll try to give him advice. And he, like, he'll say something, like, the last thing he said is like, I know I suck at this job, but can you guys please, can you guys please give me more than 3 days to work? Or, yeah, like he wants 4 or 5 days. And, you know, so we're all commenting, and, like, my comment was, like, you know, just try to listen to all the advice in here and really soak it in, you know, like, these people, like, they, you know, we're all trying to help, like, blah, blah. Some other people commented, and they were like, you know, just keep trying, you know, you have to, it takes time to get better at it, and then you will get to have your 4 and 5 days. And so he hadn't said anything about that, and that was before he commented ouch on somebody's stuff. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. You complain about something, people are trying to help you, and then you don't even try to say thank you. You don't try to take that time to ask us any questions. Like, we're trying to give you advice. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. And then you go and, like, that is so disrespectful. And then you go and say ouch on somebody's thing, talking about, like, the package count or whatever. You're just the same as him. Like, you're trying to make excuses for the job that you signed up for. Like, it's crazy to me. I just can't. And especially since these are, like, young people, I'm like they're kind of, like, similar to my age. I'm like, guys, like, this is a job. Like, I don't understand. That's what you signed up for. You signed up to deliver packages that are under 50 pounds and under. I don't know. Like, I complain to my friends, but I don't complain on there. I think the one thing I said on there one time was, I was on this one route. It's out in Jollyville, And whenever you get that route, it's like 8 apartments. And all the apartments I was delivering to was, like, I think I was telling you guys about it. All the apartments that I was delivering to, actually, I don't think I got a chance to tell you guys. Sorry, I keep interrupting myself. All the apartments I was delivering to, 3rd floors. All of them. 3rd and 2nd floor. And then, sometimes they would be 1st floor, but the 1st floor was like a ground floor, so you'd have to walk downstairs to get to the 1st floor. For what reason? Why did they build it like that? Anyway, so I commented on Slack, and I was like, that's the app name. I was like, guys, I'm pretty sure my kneecaps are gonna fall off. But like, I was like joking about it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not over there trying to complain and be like, somebody come help me. And like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's why it bothers me whenever they talk about that stuff, because it's like, that day I was doing that, I had 303. And it was all those stairs and everything. And then you're over here complaining. And you probably got a good area. Anyways, if you guys need to complain about anything, you can definitely do it in the comments. Tell me everything. I'm gonna have to put ranting in the title now, because if somebody's gonna come to this, get to like the middle of the video and be like, why is she screaming at us? That root beer is so good. I didn't even tell you guys that I had my last bite of chicken. Oh, look how pretty that is. Look at that. I'm really glad I didn't have to work today though, because my body is so sore. I had those apartments, the like 8 apartments or whatever, and then yesterday I was in my I was actually in my neighborhood, like in an area like close to it, and it's called like Cat Mountain, and then there's like a few different roads over there, and they all have houses with like, this is how the driveway is, and then some of these people don't have like little stairs next to the driveway. It's just like this, so you gotta like run up there, 45-pound package up in your hands, and you're just like, all right, like let's get it. And so the top of my right foot is dying because of the incline, and my legs are sore, my arms are freaking sore. I went to this one lady's house. Her driveway went like that and then up, and then it had about 8 stairs, and then like 5 stairs, and then like 4 stairs, because it was up there. Like, it was like, when I was down like at the street, I went like this to look at her house. Like, these people's houses are crazy. So I put her stuff up there. It was a pretty heavy package. I think 40 pounds, and then she had like a smaller box that was maybe like 5 pounds. So I carried it up there, and once I got far enough, I put the smaller one down so I could take the bigger one like the rest of the stairs, because I couldn't carry them at the same time. It was just way too much. I needed to carry the big box in a different way. So I put it up there, and then I put the smaller one, and I'm like walking down the stairs, and all of a sudden I hear, "I'm so sorry you had to bring that all the way up here." And it's this older woman, maybe 65 to 70. And she looked nice. And I was like, "It's okay, ma'am." Like, I was already cussing myself. And like, that's the thing though, like, some people, like, they don't leave you like mean notes like in the thing, like, bring it all the way up, me. Like, they just, you know, let you try to do your job or whatever. And what I liked about her notes is it said, "Can you please bring it at least up the driveway? We would really like it at the door though." And so whenever people are like polite in the notes, like, I want to help them, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, you know, I'm gonna try to do my job either way, but that makes it easier. And she's like, man, they really got you working out here, huh? And I was like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, they do. I was like, all these houses over here are like yours. You know, I'm just walking up these things. And she was like, it seems like great exercise. I was like, it's definitely a little bit more than that. And then I was like, okay, I gotta go, bye. Went to the next house, same shit. Same thing. Except they had 4 boxes that were super heavy, so I had to get the dolly out. So me pushing this dolly. Literally. So it's deep. I got the dolly like this, like that, and the packages are like pretty much like flat at this point. Like I had the dolly just like how you see people pushing dollies all the time, not like I didn't have it like down and flat like an L. So I was just pushing it up there. Like, I literally was like the dolly was like this, and I'm back here. That's how steep it was. So I'm like pushing it up there. I'm like running. I finally get it. Thankfully, this place had a little bit less stairs. So I get it next to the stairs. I'm like moving the boxes like up on top of the stairs so that I can like get on the other side of the stairs and like push them up. Oh my gosh. It was just like, sometimes I wonder, I'm like, do these people like, what do they think about this? Like, excuse me, especially when they see like a smaller person. Like, I don't know. I mean, a lot of you guys don't know me like in real life and haven't seen all my videos, but I am 5'1" and about 150, 160 pounds. So like I'm a little person and like I'm sure they're just like they're like, dang girl. Anyways, well, if you got this far, I appreciate you listening to me rant. I couldn't help it today. Anyways, okay, well, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope that you had a good time here. I know that I was like complaining a lot, but you know, sometimes you just it's kind of good to just like talk about it. I hope that you like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope that you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, have a great one.